Small, powerful, and ready for action. Today we're talking about the most compact shotguns for home defense. If you want something that's easy to handle but doesn't compromise on protection, you're in the right place. We'll be comparing some of the best options to help you make an informed choice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which gun stood out to you. Let's get started. This mini over-under shotgun is kind of like the Warzone 725 shotgun you'd use in Call of Duty, but even smaller. With a 10-inch barrel and a stubby little stock, it's one of the most compact shotguns you'll find right now. Weighing in at just 4.5 pounds and only 23 inches in overall length, this shotgun's small enough to be carried in a pack or in the optionally available leather belt holster. Barrel is easily removed from action for stowage in bug-out bag or survival kit, with longest portion only 16.5 inches in length. The lightweight and compact dimensions also make the SS211 a great gun for beginner shooters when combined with 1.75-inch mini shells. The stock's long enough to be shouldered and features a double-thickness rubber butt pad for shooting comfort. The SS211 also features a crisp trigger and a beautiful walnut stock, well endowed with aggressive checkering for a sturdy grip with gloves or in wet conditions. You know you want the Henry axe. You might not know why, but you just know you need this Henry repeating arm special. This might be one of those pointless frivolities in the modern world. It's a fun-to-shoot toy like the .44 Magnum Henry Big Boy, to be honest. But we have a soft spot for these new guns that could sit on our thigh in a scabbard in the post-apocalyptic zombie wasteland, even with the high price tag. Close range, this would be a great zombie gun too, and when you've gone through the 5 rounds of lead shot in a magazine, you can load more through the side gate. That's a classic Henry repeating arms performance feature. It's more for conflict resolution than deer hunting. I mean, you'd look ridiculous, and there are long barrel lengths with proper stocks for that. It's a butter-smooth lever-action rifle without a real stock, and that distinctive axe-handle mini-stock gives the gun its name, and is a different vibe to the Mossberg Bird's Head Raptor grip. For home defense, it's intuitive, light, moves easily around your home. Yeah, if you've made your peace with using a 410-gauge Henry lever action as a home defense gun, then yes. Absolutely, this is a gun to consider. The Mossberg 590 Shockwave is an icon, a movie gun, and a home protection legend of a pump-action shotgun. Of course, your mind might rush direct to the bigger 12-gauge Mossberg pump-actions with a bird's head grip. Mine does too. But the little Shockwave comes chambered in .410 caliber too. This black synthetic beauty weighs just 4.2 pounds, could hang off your shoulder or hip all day long, and is just the right size for gliding around corners rather than bumping into stairwells. Alternatively, it could sit under your truck seat where the state laws allow. It's super fun to shoot, and you'll get a wider spread thanks to that shorter barrel. You can upgrade the bead sight too on your new guns. The Mossberg 590 is a working man shotgun, but in this form it's definitely got defensive duties as a priority. If you live in snake country, the .410 model makes perfect sense. If you live in bear country, get the 12-gauge. The revolver shotgun is an incredibly unique firearm. The thought to combine the two may seem outlandish, however the Solen Arms SR410 compact revolver shotgun is rather brilliant. In order to increase shootability while still maintaining the compact design the SR410 is known for, a new version has been introduced offering an increase of stock length 1.25 inches to a 13.25 standard length of pull. The barrel in this version has also been increased to 12.2 inches for additional range. Weighing in at just 4.5 pounds and only 24 inches in overall length, this shotgun is small enough to be carried in a pack or in the optionally available leather belt holster. The shotgun is reloaded in a manner consistent with that of most modern revolvers by unlocking the 5-shot cylinder and swinging it away from the frame to the left and down. It can be fired either double action, or the hammer can be manually cocked for single action firing. While .410 gauge may seem a little demure to shooters used to 12 GA, it's still a potent cartridge, with .410 slugs containing nearly double the muzzle energy over a standard .357 Magnum. An AR pattern firearm that shoots shot shells is sort of a holy grail for some. Many try making it, but there's always some drawback or compromise. Genesis Arms has achieved that goal with their Gen 12 PDS. Each long, short-barreled shotgun sports a 5-inch reciprocating barrel that keeps the intense recoil of 12-gauge down to a minimum. According to Genesis Arms, this is helpful for shorter barrels and eliminates the problem with gas systems fouling up found in AR platforms. When combined with the special fixed-mount venom suppressor, the concussion is also brought down to a manageable level for effective use during indoor shooting or door breaching. The Gen 12 PDS accepts 2 and 3/4-inch 12-gauge shells and comes with a free-float M-LOK handguard, Gen 1 DPMS pattern lower, PDW stock, Hogue rubberized grip, and mil-spec trigger. The package also includes an EOTech XPS-20 to speed up sight alignment. The elephant in the room is this Bullpup shotgun. Not in length, as it's merely 2 inches longer than a Mossberg Shockwave, but in its overall bulk. Nonetheless, the TS12 proves surprisingly manageable and rewards users who adapt to its dimensions. This gas-operated semi-automatic 12-gauge boasts impressive firepower, offering a capacity of 15+1 shells with its 3-tube rotating magazine. Unfortunately, tube rotation is manual and may require some practice to master. IWI's design makes for a true fighting shotgun, boasting ease of maneuverability and relatively comfortable operation. Particularly helpful is a reversible charging handle that's easily accessible and adaptable to your dominant hand or shooting style. Other noteworthy features include a 3-inch chamber, M-LOK compatible rails, compatibility with Benelli chokes, and a crossbolt safety. Remarkably light for its size at a mere 8 pounds thanks to a polymer chassis, you might expect more recoil from the 18.5-inch barreled Bullpup, but the gas operation keeps the gun rather tame. Don't be deterred by its size. The TS12 is a top-of-the-line defender and one of the finest Bullpup shotguns available. Last on our list is a tactical pump-action shotgun that's a bit out there compared to our other picks, the Keltech KSG. To some, this is the best tactical shotgun for home defense, while many others think of it as a novelty. The KSG is a bullpup shotgun, meaning its action is located behind the trigger. The design of bullpups allows for much shorter overall lengths. Whereas most shotguns on our list with 18.5-inch barrels of an overall length approaching 40 inches, the KSG has an overall length of just 26.1 inches. This makes it the most maneuverable shotgun on our list by a wide margin, being just 0.1 inches over the minimum federal requirement. Unique features of the KSG don't stop with it being a bullpup, as it also has dual magazine tubes that put its total capacity at 14+1. You can manually select between the 2 magazine tubes if you empty one or want to use different ammo in each tube. Some will argue there were some issues with the first-generation KSGs, but the vast majority of KSG owners praise newer models. You'll also see plenty of claims of round counts in the thousands on forums.